Hi there and welcome to Whitney Memories, sharing and mapping those special moments that make this town such a special place. Bypass Bridge Whitney, and I just thought I'd give you an insight into how we used to fish here. You could get 3 or 4 of us quite easily fishing underneath the bypass bridge. There were plentiful stocks of chub and dace and big roach as well. And the technique, fiberglass rod, 4-pound line, either a float or an Arsley bomb. And all you would do is flick across the far side there, catch the current, and as your float was taken down with the current, then the chub would come onto the feed, would take a bait on a size 12, 14, size 16 hook, and way, bang, presto, you could easily net 5 or 6 very, very decent fish under here in an afternoon. I've crossed over to the mainstream on the River Windrush, and I've come to a famous point that as a child this used to be called Marriott's Hole. A very, very deep hole, fast flowing, used to be full of chub and dace and roach and gudgeon, brown trout, the odd rainbow trout, and was a fantastic place to fish. Where there was a gravel embankment is just now all reeds, and these rivers do change. These meandering rivers across chalk beds do change with time, and I'm going to wander down, I'm going to go upstream just about 100 metres to where the river now seems to have formed its deepest point. I've walked about 100 metres up from Marriott's Hole upstream, where the river seems to have found its level and has formed a sweeping underbank hole, including a tree root. However, one of the things that I've noticed through the afternoon is the lack of fish. I've been out walking the River Windrush for the whole afternoon. I've not seen a single fish enjoying this beautiful English summer's day. Back in the 1970s, you'd have used a fiberglass rod, 4-pound line, and about a size 16 hook with a float, and you'd have caught the current on the cast, possibly with a couple of maggots, maybe bread, small piece of cheese, and you'd have let the river do the work. The float would have taken the natural flow of the river, where the fish would be lying just above the river bed on this gravel, and they'd have snapped up any kind of morsel coming down with the current.